Okay, something really important in our relationship would be prayer. I would definitely say prayer, having a spiritual leader in the relationship, and then both being grounded as individuals before getting into a relationship, because it's so important to be strong in knowing who you are as an individual before loving someone else and learning to love someone else.
Our communication. Communication is so important especially when it comes to long distance. Like, we live 364 miles away, which is the exact number, but to be able to communicate about everything, even if it's a hard conversation or if it's a super easy conversation, but having that person there and not feeling awkward to go to them and talk about literally anything. Like, if something's going through your head and like you're anxious, you can just go to that other person and you can just talk to them and talk about everything. And communication is super, super important, especially when it comes to long distance, but especially in the starting stages of your relationship. Love for me is a lot of people in this generation or our age define love as a feeling they get or an emotion that they have when they look at someone and they're like, oh, I love them so much. For me, love is a biblical thing. It's a selfless act. It's an action. It's a choice. So waking up and choosing love every day is not waking up and saying, oh, I feel like I'm going to love her today. It's waking up and no matter what the circumstances, choosing love, putting them first. And that's what love is to me, the biblical, selfless kind of love, always putting them first.
God in the center and keeping our eyes on the Lord and not each other, because if we look at each other, we will sink. But if we continue to look in the Lord, He will keep us afloat. And I would just say that's what love is. Just like loving biblically and just keeping the Lord in the middle at all times.